This week's feature is a little different. As Ontario Heritage Week comes to a close, we at the museum would like to highlight our roles as individuals in creating and reshaping our heritage as Canadians, especially in the context of Black History Month. We have the power to reshape Canadian history and make it more inclusive of diverse perspectives. I'd like to share some ideas on how to aid Black history making and their presence in the archive as someone who is not part of the Black community. The three main ways are by supporting, learning, and sharing. We can support Black businesses, leaders, role models, and activists so that they are recognized enough to be remembered in our history for future Canadians. We can also learn and share stories of Black excellence and perspectives. I find that the easiest way to do this is by reflecting on your own interests and inserting the perspectives of the Black community within them. For example, I've always enjoyed art history. Dr. Charmaine Nelson, a longtime art history professor, is someone who has actively worked to grow Black Canadian scholarship, a field that has been neglected for a long time. I've attended her art history lectures, and the way she includes Black perspectives within Canadian history is super engaging. She began an online magazine called Black Maple that continues her work beyond art history. There are many interesting Black-focused articles and resources for those within the Black community to feel welcome and represented, and those outside to learn. It is a site made by Black creators that truly celebrates Black excellence. Another more international source that I personally very much enjoy is a Black History of Art on Instagram, created by Alayo Akinkugbe of the UK. She educates her followers on Black artists and engages with Black curators and thinkers. Her page is an incredible source for art history lovers like myself. And these are just some examples of how I've taken an interest of mine and inserted diverse perspectives. We have more resources and local perspectives linked in our bio, including those of other regional organizations. As a museum, we have been making efforts to correct this gap in our archive and the Town of Gananoque Civic Collection, the same gap I mentioned last week, but we need your help. We've been prioritizing acquisitions that support diverse perspectives, like that of the Black community, but we need your donations and stories to fill in these gaps. Many heritage organizations have used Ontario Heritage Week as a method to raise awareness of heritage resources and heritage-related issues within our communities, and to honor those who have worked to protect Ontario's heritage. However, we at the museum would also like to use this week to acknowledge your role in this journey as part of our community and remind you of the power you have to shape our history.